Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are in Ken Wapnick's Journey Through the Text of A Course in Miracles, Volume 1, and we are on Chapter 6, The Lessons of Love. And we are picking up our reading on the ego's fear of the atonement. This is Chapter 6, 4 through 7. It believes incorrectly that its maker may withdraw his support from it at any moment. If it meant you well, it would be glad, as the Holy Spirit will be glad when He has brought you home and you no longer need His guidance. The ego does not regard itself as part of you. Herein lies its primary error, the foundation of its whole thought system. Importantly, this is you, not the body. Almost always when the word you appears in A Course in Miracles, Jesus is referring to the part of the mind that can learn, the decision maker that is the object and subject of his teaching. The ego knows that it is not part of us and is terrified of the power of our decision-making mind to choose against it. This means that the ego recognizes it is not the decision maker and tries to convince the mind that it is the ego, all the time knowing it owes its life to this power existing beyond itself that chose it. Out of this again arises the ego's ingenious strategy to make us mindless, thereby negating the mind, the only thing in the universe that can undo the ego. It cannot be undone by the Holy Spirit, Jesus, or even God, but only ourselves. Remember, the decision maker is the only part of the Son's mind that chooses between atonement or separation, the part the ego seeks to nullify and render powerless. 429. The most inventive activities of the ego have never done more than obscure the question, because you have the answer and the ego is afraid of you. We need note how often this theme occurs. Speaking musically, it is like repeatedly hearing the same theme, but with different instruments and coloration. When this theme is understood, which is why I highlight its numerous repetitions, we will understand the motivation for making the world and the purpose of choosing our personal lives. This also helps us to comprehend why we so steadfastly do the opposite of what this course teaches, even when we are certain we are practicing it faithfully. 4:6-3-4. You have chosen a sleep in which you have had bad dreams, but the sleep is not real, and God calls you to awake. There will be nothing left of your dream when you hear Him, because you will awaken. The dream is the ego thought system of separation, including the multitudinous ways it develops its thought system of sin, guilt, and fear, the specific battleground of the special relationship. It will all disappear the instant we no longer wish to identify with the special figures in these insane dreams of separation. Your dreams contain many of the ego's symbols, and they have confused you. Yet that was only because you were asleep and did not know. In other words, we are confused by every aspect of the world, seeking to discover the key to understanding the universe's puzzles, but never succeeding because we do not recognize that its illusory nature cannot be understood. The only way the world makes sense is in terms of its purpose of keeping us mindless, for everything here is geared toward rooting us in the ego's dreams of individuality and specialness. When you wake, you will see the truth around you and in you, and you will no longer believe in dreams because they will have no reality for you. Yet the kingdom and all you have created there will have great reality for you because they are beautiful and true. And that's 4, 6, 7 through 8. This, of course, is the ego's fear. To shift metaphors within our theme, the ego fears our waking up and strives to keep us in a perpetual sleep of mindlessness. It teaches us through guilt that the mind is dangerous because God will destroy us there. To defend against this thought, we dream a world in which we believe we are safe, the mindless world of the body. Yet when the mind's eye opens, the dream disappears, and to the extent that we believe we are the dream figure and not the dreamer, we believe that we will disappear as well. The truth, however, is that all that disappears is the dream, leaving as our self the radiant beauty of our reality in God's kingdom of creation. In this next passage, I'm going to stop there and we'll read that next passage tomorrow. I don't want to break it up again. I so appreciate you. I love you, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.